This news update is brought to you by
This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Thursday, June 12, 2014. I'm Dawn Paris. Good afternoon. A leading tourism player cautions that the current economic slump gripping the island is bad news for the country. Immediate past president of the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association, Patricia Afonso Das, says as the bread and butter industry attempts to recover from 2 tough years, which saw significant declines in arrivals and visitor spend, the prevailing uncertainty will not help. She says the country needs decisive leadership and an aggressive collective effort to turn things around.
The Moody's triple downgrade issued last week and the initial IMF press release issued on Friday following their consultations with the public and private sector over the past week are not good for the country, and there remains a tremendous amount of uncertainty and fear about our future and the economy, and growing speculation in the absence of a clear, well-articulated plan by the country's leadership. With each new pronouncement, the public, the media, and the society put their own spin on the issues, and negativity grows.
Afonso Das was speaking at yesterday's annual general meeting of the Barbados Hotel and Tourism Association. The tourism players also heard from Executive Vice President Sue Springer. She reported that long-stay arrivals so far this year have been flat. She revealed that up to April this year, arrivals were down by 0.5% over 2003, and at May 23rd, the island had also recorded a decline of 0.1%. Springer is, however, optimistic the situation will turn around as new airlift opportunities come on stream. She urged the government to stand by the sector and to deliver on promised concessions.
But we need to be there as soon as possible. This is the time when the hotels are going to be closing, when they're going to be doing refurbishment, when we've seen actual investment going in, and it is absolutely critical now that these concessions do come into play. The reduction of the VAT, we are still awaiting the final clarification on how this will operate from the VAT office, and we look forward to receiving that as soon as possible.
And some good news came for the sector last night. British Airways announced it's adding 2 flights this winter. This will see the airline providing 12 weekly flights. BA executives told Barbados Today the island remains a popular destination for UK travellers.
I think the demand out of the UK market has been resilient. Barbados is a very special place in a lot of UK travellers, and I think we've been encouraged by the performance and the demand for Barbados over the recessionary period.
I think the fact that as well that we, as Sean said earlier, this winter we will have 12 flights weekly. I think that's a testament to the fact that we are still doing quite well out of the UK and Europe, and we're hoping to continue to grow that business.
Last evening, BA celebrated 60 years of service to Barbados.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
My dad means everything to me. He's my friend, he's my pillar, he's my role model, he's always there. I'm celebrating my dad this Father's Day with Barbados Today. So can you? Write a letter telling us why your dad is #1 to love at Barbados Today.bb and get a chance to win a Samsung Tablet 3. Enter now. The deadline closes on June 12.
Welcome back. We go to sports now. The final countdown is on. The World Cup kicks off in Brazil later today, but a dark cloud looms over the global event in Sao Paulo as millions pour in for the opener. Hundreds have taken to the streets to protest the event. The reports of arrests and police have been using tear gas, rubber bullets and stun grenades to calm the angry demonstrators. The first match between the host and Croatia is set to kick off at 4 p.m. Barbados time. To the region now, where voters in Antigua and Barbuda continue to exercise their franchise for a new government. There are reports of long lines at some polling stations in the capital. The polls opened at 6 a.m. this morning. So far, officials say voting has been incident-free. Several regional and international observer groups, including CARICOM, the Organization of American States, and the Commonwealth, are on hand to monitor the polls. The election is a straight fight between the ruling United Progressive Party of Prime Minister Baldwin Spencer and Gaston Brown's Antigua and Barbuda Labour Party. Polls close this evening at 6 o'clock. Elsewhere, outrage in a northern Indian village as sexual violence against women continues to rise. Today, a 19-year-old was found hanging from a tree in the state of Uttar Pradesh. She's the fourth woman to die in such a manner in recent weeks. The teenager's family alleges that she was raped before she was killed. That's where we end the noon update today. Join us at 6 o'clock this evening. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.tv, subscribe to our e-paper and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Dawn Paris.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.